First room, as usual, is a combat. Throw us right into it. So, we are fighting 3 jaw worms at the top. Transient, who is 99 health.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's kind of stupid.
Jesus.
But when you hit the transient, you gain that much armor. So basically, you can negate his attack, and the person that needs to worry about him is me. That's fun.
So does this mean he only lasts 4 turns?
Yes. He disappears after the 4th turn, which means oh no, he dies. So we do get his rewards. So that's fine. Thought he would run away. In the game, he runs away. Writhing Mass is psychotic. And so red person move their hand. When you damage Writhing Mass, okay, fine, I'll just alt this.
Use the alt.
When you damage Writhing Mass on attack, roll the die. All enemy die actions change. Christ. And he's got 27 HP. And then the Maw, who has 28 HP. But on his, oh, he rotates. He doesn't depend on the die. Okay. Jesus. Okay. So, let me just remind myself of the combat start. We all go first. Combat round. Start of turn, reset your energy. So you got Kopo and Nathan go to 4. Me and Elizabeth go to 3. Everybody draws 5 cards except Elizabeth and Nathan. They draw 7 for the start of combat. Then we roll the die.
Are we starting this, by the way, at full health?
Yeah, we should all be at full health. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you finish an act, you get a free full heal.
Nice. That helps a lot.
We rolled a 1. So check your relics for your die rolls.
Nothing.
Worthy to me that I can, my first attack this turn is played twice, and I also get 1 block. 1 is a very good roll for me.
Just a heads up that I have a card, end of the turn, deals 6 damage to any roll. So I can do a good amount of damage to these jaw worms.
Okay.
That's good to know.
It's a potion, I assume?
What's that? No, it's this Omega card right here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. Okay. That's not even your whole turn because you have enough energy for that. But yeah, that's really, really good.
End of turn. Okay, so I can like take out 1 or 2 of them with that.
Okay. So I do have strength on this first turn as well. Because of my mutagen. So I can deal basically 2 damage with one of my abilities.
So the Maw card, on like this turn, is it saying it's hurting everybody and inflicting weak on everybody?
Yeah, so the Maw is hitting everybody with vulnerable. He won't be affected by hitting the Writhing Mass. What?
It means we take extra damage when we take damage?
When you're vulnerable, you take 1 extra damage when hit.
Now, would he go last?
It does go top to bottom, yes.
Yeah, okay. So this turn it would not be an issue, but next turn, definitely.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm not taking damage directly this turn.
Oh, sorry. Vulnerable doubles the damage you take.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not taking any damage this turn because he's on my row. So he's the only person who's going to end up attacking me this turn, right?
So yeah, based on the die roll, Jawworm 1 here is getting block and stronger. Jawworm 2 here is hitting for 3 and getting block, and Jawworm 3 is hitting for 4. So Nathan's taking a fucking pounding. I'm taking 6 damage unless I hit this man for a lot. And Elizabeth's taking 5 damage.
Okay, well, I've got 2 defense that I can play with.
Well, I can...
that I can give to anybody.
Okay.
Since I'm not taking damage.
Yeah, so I can hit Rose. I'm gonna play one of my cards because it doesn't matter. Not gonna affect anybody else's turn, but basically I am going to Electrodynamics, which makes my lightning orbs hit an entire row instead of a single target, and I channel 3 lightning. Means I evoke 1 lightning, and I will evoke it onto this piece of shit, transient, hitting him for 2, which means I get 2 more block.
Nice.
That cost me 2. So now I have 3 orbs, so I can hit somebody for 6.
So I think if I play Corpse Explosion on the Writhing Mass, because it's a skill, it doesn't count as damage with an attack. So that'll just slowly wear it down without triggering.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So I might do that just to start wearing that guy.
If you are worried about what he's doing, you can also just hit him and hope for the best on the die roll.
Well, I mean, better than what he's got is
Oh shit, I can hit for 12.
Oh.
Like a 3/3 is better than the 5/5, I guess.
Well, it's 5 attack and then 5 defense for himself.
Yeah, like I don't know what's better than. I don't know. I just think probably better that we don't have like him like my typical damage pattern is I do like 1 or 2 damage at a time.
Right.
So better not to do like 1 or 2 damage at a time. Better to have a skill that wears him down.
Well, you can hit anybody.
You wanted to take that guy right out? Like, I mean, the Writhing Mass doesn't have much in the way of hit points.
No, he has 27.
Oh, he has 27. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, he has a lot of hit points. My bad.
I thought you were gonna say you had like 1 attack that did 27. I was gonna be like, why am I even here?
Not yet.
So I can do 12 damage to something. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
I mean, if selfishly, I want to say if you can distribute some of those to the Jawworms, and then if Kopo can use that end of turn thing, I mean, that can take a bunch of them out. I'm still going to take some serious hits this round, probably.
I have an explosive potion also that deals 2 damage to a whole row.
Oh.
If we could use mine and Damien's together, that would mostly kill.
Like I can.
So
also,
if nobody needs a defense, I can offer 3 extra damage because I've got a card that goes and just does 1/1/1. And I can get one of these guys down to 1 health.
I can kill like the 4 attack Jawworm if you
want. Shit. Okay, let me see what I can do. I've played 1 card. I've inflamed to get 1 strength, and because I played a power, I get 1 block. So I have at least 1 block so far. I wonder if I could take one of them out on my own. What else have I got here?
I think with my end of turn ability, I can block all of the transient for myself.
That's good. What can I do? What can I do? How much damage can I do here? I could do that. That would get me 3, 4. Which these guys have each? Got 10. God damn it.
Yeah, so I can do 12, but it has to be to a single guy. I can murder one of these jaw worms.
Okay, you murder one. I'm going to take out another one because that's just a lot of hits to be taking.
Yeah, so I'll kill the 4 guy.
Okay.
He did.
Let's see, or I could cast that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to spend 2 energy to bash someone, which will do 5 and inflict wounded. So let's go on this guy. And then if I spend 1 more energy, I can hit for, that is 2 points, plus 1 for my strength is 3, plus 1 for my strike dummy is 4 points. And if I activate my Akabeko, I could take that guy right out.
Well, no, he's vulnerable, so he dies even without
Oh.
Akabeko.
Oh, good point. I'm not going to use my Akabeko. Okay.
Okay, so I guess I don't need to use that card right now then.
If you have a better play, but like that stays. Like your Omega stays every turn, right?
No, it just happens one turn. It's an end of turn.
No, it's a power. It stays out at the end of every turn. That happens.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! That's
Sweet.
crazy. Well then, that's bonkers. All right, so you did you say? Well, so you're about to take 6 damage from that transient.
I can block that. I can block all of it. At the end of my turn, I'm gonna do 1 damage 3 times. I'll just do it to him, which gets me 3 more block. So.
Okay, well then I will attack this mom here.
I might actually do 2 extra damage. Are you keeping Omega out?
Yeah, if it's gonna stick around every single turn.
It's gonna stick around every. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my holy waters to give me an extra energy. I'm gonna cast recursion, which will do 2 damage to this jawworm here. Let's just clean out the jawworms. And gives me another lightning back. Then you'll do 6 damage to him, which will bring him down to 2. So if anybody wants to do 2 damage to this jawworm, he'll die.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Well, how about we leave that jawworm? Like the jawworm's not going to do any damage next round, so I'm gonna go and attack the maw thing at the bottom on my row.
Okay.
Sure.
He'll be down to 2, but he'll have 5 next round because he gets block. We can probably still deal with that.
Yeah, this guy's just gonna get real strong real quick in my row. I'm kind of nervous about it.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Okay.
So is the maw the priority?
They all kind of suck ass.
Writhing mass is pretty brutal.
Problem is,
Actually-
hitting the writhing mass changes the dice value, which would change with
Mhm.
the jawworm up top also.
That's true.
But
So
that
let's
says
not-
with an attack, specifically with an attack. So mine's a power. That's not an attack, right?
Nope, yeah, you're fine. And Elizabeth, if she wanted to still use corpse explosion, she's fine. Okay.
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
Hmm.
But I do have 0 cost attacks that deal extra damage. Right now, they're very low damage, but if it helps anybody kill something, or I can do 3 and 2 damage and apply a vulnerability.
2 to the jawworm kills it when we just need to
Yep.
and stop worrying about it.
But if it applies vulnerable, then wouldn't it be better to do it on something else? If it like is going to double the damage.
So I can do, they're separate, so I can do slice, which would apply 3 damage and kill the jawworm, and then 2 damage and then a vulnerability on a different card.
Yeah, so I would, if we think we're comfortable with the writhing mass at 5 and 5.
So I'll take a damage. I can't block the whole thing, but I blocked 4.
Okay.
But that's like, it's 1 damage. It's okay. So I'll kill the jawworm.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't kill it. I only did 3 damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it'll die to Kopo's power at the end of turn.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go and put that on something else.
Oh, on a different
Okay.
row? No?
With that?
You mean on a different row?
Yeah, well, I mean, I could if you want. It was just because he was just getting some defense next turn. I figured.
Right,
Easy to
okay.
take
Right.
out.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's reset.
I was thinking writhing mass because
Yeah, let's
my
reset.
power doesn't trigger its ability. So
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Honey, you can choose something other than the jawworm if you want. Like, if you're worried about your defense, you can hit the transient and you'll get armor based on how much you hurt it.
no, it's only the person in its row that gets it.
No?
So it's only you. Yeah, when transient loses HP, the player in its row gains that
Oh,
much.
shit. I did not pick up on that little nuance. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a defect.
So, honey, if you want to hit the transient, I'll get some armor.
How much damage are you about to take?
I can take none, actually. Like, at the end of my turn, I can deal out 3 damage wherever I want. And I can do it to the transient and get my armor. So
Okay, so you're fine.
I'm fine, but I'm going to be damaging the transient to be fine.
Or she could damage the transient, and then you could that's power damage you do, right?
It's end of turn damage, it's not an attack, yeah.
Oh, okay. So like you could do it to the writhing mass or something.
Yeah, so if you can do 3 to the transient, that'll block me, and then I can do the writhing mass and it won't do the dice.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Sweet.
So how do we track damage on the transient?
He has 99 health, I don't think we're killing him.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. He has infinite health base effectively. He just dies after the 4th turn.
Yeah, we just have to hit him enough each of the 4 turns that Colin doesn't die, and he'll go.
You can kill him. Just,
Really?
you gotta do 99 damage in 4 turns.
It doesn't even have a tracker on it.
It
It's
doesn't
just,
have a
No,
tracker yet,
there's
so we're-
this tracker over here you could use.
I see. Cool.
Okay, so then I still have neutralize, which is 2 damage and a neutral, like a whatever broken sword icon. If that's helpful to apply to anything.
Is it an attack?
Broken sword reduces the
Yes.
damage they do.
Then
It's
do
an
it. If it's an
attack.
attack, do it to the maw.
Okay.
Not the
So
writhing
it's-
mass.
Yeah, it's small. It's 2 damage and 1 whatever weaken.
Weaken does -1 damage per attack. Do it on the maw next turn,
Helpful.
actually.
Yep. Do it to them all.
Cool. Okay, so that is done. Did somebody drop him down?
Nobody
Damage?
did.
No. Okay, I will.
Haven't touched him.
2 damage.
Who is...
That was me.
Okay, that's your Omega?
End of turn. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, we want to drop him down 3 more. That 18.
Oh, sorry, E, do you have any defense there? For the Writhing Mask?
I've got four block.
4 block. I'll use here. I've got to defend right here. I'll give you 2 more extra defense.
Ah, cool. Okay, thank you.
Nice. Okay, has everyone used up all of their stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, discard your hand. There is a discard hand button. And then they go top to bottom. Jawworm at the top gets 3 block and a strength. Transient hits me for 6, but I have 6 block. And that moves down, yeah. The next turn. Writhing Mass does 5 damage to Elizabeth, but block. And also gets 5 block. And Jawworm gives us all vulnerable.
The maw.
Sorry, yeah, the maw, sorry. I lose my strength for this turn because I only am strong when we get into a fight. And I think that's the end of their turn as well, so we just draw back up. You reset your energy. You reset your block back down to 0. And that's it. Then we roll the dice. Let me know when everybody's drawn up and...
I'm good.
So, sorry, my block goes back to 0?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Nice.
4 this time. I can change it to a 5. That helps someone.
Nope.
Or Elizabeth could change it to a... Well, honey, I can change it to a 5 and you can make somebody vulnerable. Or you can give 2 block to any player.
Yep. All of those things are true.
Okay, what's worse? We have a Jawworm that's about to do 3 damage to Nathan. We have a Transient that's about to do 9 damage to me. Have a Writhing Mass that's going to make everybody vulnerable again. Oh yeah, we got to remember we are already vulnerable.
Yeah,
and the
he's going to do 4 to me.
Yeah, and then the Maw is going to do
9 vulnerable.
fucking 12 damage to Kopo. So...
Well, he's got weak, so...
Got weak.
Okay, so that's 3 times 3, so 9.
Gonna do 9 damage to me?
6 times 2 for the vulnerable, and then it's 6 damage.
No. So he's got... The Maw has weak on him from E?
Yeah, but you have vulnerable on you.
Yeah, so... Weak makes them... makes their attacks weaker, doesn't it?
By 1. So instead of hitting
so they're hitting
2, 2, 2,
1,
he's
1,
hitting
1.
1, 1, 1. But that your vulnerable takes all of those as double. Because it's 1 attack.
So it's 2, 2, 2.
It's 2, 2, 2 again. You cancel each other out.
The icons thing says when Broken Sword attacks Broken Heart, they cancel each other out and one of both tokens are removed. So as soon as he gets with the first week, both those tokens are gone.
Oh.
No. Both affect the attack, the full attack. Like it's the same as your double strike. Like weak would affect your double strike. Like both swords would be -1. Strength that affects your double strike. Both swords are +1. Vulnerable is the same way. Like, so that full attack, like basically 2/2/2 is reduced to 1/1/1, but then the vulnerable makes it 2/2/2 again. That's it. One attack, and then both the weak and the vulnerable are gone from that one attack. One sword isn't one attack, the 3 swords are one attack. So here's the thing. I have a pretty sick card that allows me to remove all weakness and vulnerability from any player and attack for 3. So I can help somebody.
Well, I don't need it. I can actually give myself 7 defense and give somebody else 2 defense in my turn.
You give someone 7 defense? What?
I can give myself, so I'm about to take 6 damage from this thing, right?
Yes.
And I can give myself 7 defense, and then I'll still have an extra card that I can go and give 2 more to some other player.
Okay. I need to get a lot of defense, but I can do it for myself, I think, by attacking the transient and using Core Surge on myself to remove my vulnerability so he's not hitting me for 18.
Sorry, did we decide we're staying at 4?
Yeah, that's a good question. Staying at 4 means the Writhing Mass gives us all vulnerable, but doesn't attack you. It's going to attack you for 3/3, which is kind of scary with vulnerable. So I'm thinking 4 might be better than 3. Or we can make it 5, in which case it attacks you for 7, which is 14 damage. So neither is great. The 4 might be the best, and you can give 2 block to any player. I think I can keep myself alive.
That's like, you think you can prevent any damage, or you think you can keep yourself alive?
No, I mean, like, I'm gonna attack the transient basically just to keep myself alive. I can do 5 damage, 6 damage, which gives me 6 block. Get 2 more block, 8 block. Yeah, I can basically break even with the transient right now, and then not help anyone else do anything.
Okay, well, I've got my 6 extra attack that comes at the end of my turn, and I've got 2 defense for anybody who wants it.
I'm good on defense. Someone else needs the defense.
If we're staying at 4, I don't need defense this turn.
I don't need any defense. I could take my guy out.
Okay.
Okay, well then I'll just keep this here and
Charge
I'll get
battery.
extra energy next turn.
Gives me 2 block, and if I have 3 or more orbs, I gain an energy back, so that's basically your free 2 block. Going to remove my vulnerable. And deal 3 damage to the transient, which gets me block. I'm going to channel a lightning. Deals 2 damage to the transient and gets block. Yeah, I'm literally spending. Oh, hold on. I will be able to do 3 more damage after I do all my stuff to something other than the transient. So wherever we want the 3 damage at the end of right now I'm dealing 2 more damage.
If it's an attack, don't attack the Writhing Mass.
It's not an attack, it's my end of turn 3 damage.
Hold that thought for a second, Colin, because I might need that help depending on your ruling on a card that I'm going to ask you about.
Sure.
Okay, demon form. The text says start of turn, gain 1 strength. Does that give me a power now when I play it, or just at the start of my turn?
Unfortunately not. Only at your next turn.
Okay. So if I play that now, I can do an attack that will leave me, I think, 2 short of slaying the jaw worm.
Okay.
But it would be useful to have demon form for the next.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I can help you with the 2 damage.
Okay, so I'm going to play the demon form, and then I'm going to play, so that's 2 action energy points. Then I'm going to play Heavy Blade, which does 3 damage, and then each strength adds +3 damage to this card. So I'm going to activate my Akabeko. So that's 2 strength, so that is 3 + 6 is 9, which will get rid of 3 and then take him down
to 2. Makes sense. And yeah, I can help with 2 damage, and then I'll have 1 to spare.
I can do basically 2 damage. Or I can do 4 actually.
What does scrying do again, Colin?
Scrying lets you look at the top X cards of your deck, and you choose whether or not you want them to go back on top of your deck, or you can discard any of the ones that you don't want.
Okay.
So, hun, if your damage is attacks and are separate, if one of them is 2 damage equal, I would just take out the jawworm. My damage is not attacks.
Actually, it's a power, so it's an accuracy power, and it's my shivs deal +1 damage, so it'd be 2 shivs.
Yeah.
I think I can play at any point now that I've got them, and each one would be 2 damage.
I think your shivs count as attacks, though.
I don't. Sure.
Let me look it up, but I think they do. Basically 0 cost cards. Shivs are tokens that may be used whenever you could play a card to deal 1 damage. Each shiv is treated as a separate attack. It's affected separately by strength, vulnerable, and weak.
Okay, so that means I have 2 value attacks.
Yeah. So I would kill the jawworm, so I'm not using my lightning on the jawworm.
Perfect. We'll do that.
Hey.
And if you need defense, you could attack the transient.
That gives you defense, but you don't need
I
defense.
give you Colin.
That is me not remembering any
I'll hit
rules.
the maw for 2, because that doesn't have any bad impacts, right?
No bad impacts.
Perfect. Okay, that's me.
Anybody else have stuff to play?
I am completely tapped.
Me too.
Same.
Okay.
You're done.
Did we decide? Sorry, I've got the extra 6 damage. Did we already decide where that was gonna go?
Your call, brother.
Next turn, the maw is just getting stronger. So who really cares about that? 8. We'll drop this guy down.
I will do all 3 of my damage to the writhing mass as well. So he's on 9 HP.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, hold on.
He'll drop down.
No. Yeah, he had 5, so bring him back up to 14. Fuck.
And then is the block gone?
The block's gone, yeah. The block ate a bunch of that.
But then he takes 2 more damage for the poison.
Oh yeah, he has poison. Then takes 2 more. Yeah, poison goes through block regardless. So then transient hits me, but I have it entirely covered by block.
Nice.
Writhing Mass, we are on 4 still. Hits everyone with vulnerable again. That's shitty. And then the Maw hits Popo for the extra vulnerable doesn't hurt you, Copo. So the weak thing is 6, so yeah.
Yeah. I defend that.
But you do keep
his vulnerable there.
Exactly. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's them. Good work, team. Oh, I get a strength because I drew a... Wait, I drew a daze? Makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Should have been removed. So I get 1 more card. So I don't get a strength because it's not a curse. Remember, everybody reset your block and your energy. I will roll the die, and it is a 5, which I can make a 6, or Elizabeth can make a 4.
Doesn't make a difference to me.
Yeah, nor me.
5 lets me put vulnerable on somebody. 4 lets me get blocked to 2 block to any player.
And I get a strength. Okay.
It's currently on 5, so 5 means the Writhing Mass is going to do 7 damage to me.
You are vulnerable.
Yeah, and I, as is, can't block that.
So he has... The Writhing Mass has...
12.
12 HP. I can do 9 to... Actually, I can do... I can kill him.
Nice.
Is that in 1 go, or?
No.
Because he'll re-roll, like, I
So,
don't know if it
okay,
matters. But...
I can do it in a way that it won't matter. One of my attacks will be a skill, and then the last one that kills him will be an attack, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I can murder him. My issue...
But that means we gotta do tons of damage to this other guy so you don't get killed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
my
you're
issue is the transient. Unless someone else has something.
Wait, so this should be over here.
Yes, thank you. I'm doing 6 at the end of my turn. I can give 1 defense away right now. And then I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage that I can do.
When's your poison supposed to go off on? It goes off at the end of our turn?
I did it at the end of his turn.
No, it's the end of our turn. So you've got 2 poison on him. Still can't quite kill him with just the attack. And even if I use the attack, he's going to switch whatever dice it is. But that doesn't matter if he dies. Okay. How much damage does people have? I can hit the Writhing Mass for 4 without changing the die roll. Leaves him with 8.
Well, then I can. But mine triggers at the end of his turn, which doesn't really matter because there's no other things with dice. So I can kill him. Yeah, if you're gonna
you
do
kill him
that,
with the 6, and the 2 poison would kill him.
there we go.
Okay. Because that would let me hit the transient with my 9 damage, which gives me a shit ton of block.
It's got 14. 3.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. If I play a power, that lasts with me for the whole
Combat.
act? Just the
Combat.
combat.
Okay, so I'm going to dual cast, which lets me evoke one of my lightning orbs twice, which means I do 4 damage. So Writhing Mass is taking 4 non-attack damage, bringing him down to 8 health. Then I'm going to Thunder Strike for all of my mana. Nope, I'm going to do that in the opposite order because I need the 3 lightning orbs. So pretend I did this in backwards order. This guy for 9 damage, which gives me 9 block. The Thunder Strike went first, Dual Orb went second.
Does anyone have any really big single attacks they want to do that they would benefit from having a guy weakened beforehand? Like, if you got an attack, just because I can do like I can weaken someone.
I feel
I've
like
got
my character is the definition of no big attacks.
Mm.
I mean, weaken are vulnerable.
Sorry, yeah, I think that's what I mean. Broken heart. I don't know what word that is.
Yeah, that's vulnerable.
I've got the 6. That's the biggest one I've got.
Yeah, but that's not an attack.
I'm going to spend my last mana to put my block up to max, because I think it still means I'm taking 2 damage from this motherfucker.
5. Then that would do 3. Okay, card ruling question. Okay, if I want to use uppercut, I'll do 5 damage to someone, and then they'll be vulnerable. If I follow that up with a strike that does 1 +2 because of my strength, +3 because of my strike dummy, so it does 4. Is that 4 doubled?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, then I'm doing 8 + 5 is 13 damage to someone. Who should I do it to?
I think we're down to the Maw. I think we can kill the Writhing Mass with what's left over here.
So I'll put him down to 1 hit point.
I can
The
kill him
Maw's-
if he's done. Oh no.
The Maw's
he's
still at
only-
24.
24. Fuck, I read that wrong. I thought he's at 14. Okay, fuck it. I'll put him down to 11.
I can do 5 more damage to the Maw.
Apparently you're allowed to have up to 20 block, so I am at 11 block.
I'm giving you an extra block, Colin.
Hey, I'm blocking all
I've
12
got
damage.
one
Let's
that I've been
go.
looking to give away to somebody. Perfect. Did you say you could do
Oh.
5 to Maw?
Oh.
What's up?
Well, our dice is on a 5, and on a 5 I can give somebody vulnerability, which means if I gave it to the Maw before you just did your attack, Nathan,
Yeah.
would that have taken him down twice as much?
Just another 5.
Wouldn't it have applied to the first power that I did? Yeah, so it would have done another 5 points on the uppercut.
That sounds good to
Brings him
me.
down to 6.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay, so we'll take that off, and then... and I just discovered something else I can do. I'm going to play my offering for 0 points. I'm going to lose a hit point because I will just get my hit point back at the end of the combat anyways. I'm going to gain 2 energy and draw 3 cards. Let's see what else I can do this turn.
Okay, I will go ahead and deal my 5 damage to the Maw. They're in 3 separate attacks, so 2 and 1 and 2.
Down to 1. I think
Down
we're
to
killing.
1.
I think we're killing them both this turn, and then we have the transient next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I'm gonna kill him with this. I have a 1-point attack, so I'll kill him. Did I kill him right now?
Yep.
Okay,
Nice.
so right now that means that I have 6 damage is from my power and another 4 from attacks.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
can.
he's super.
Writhing Mass is dead.
Amazing.
So he was at 8. So. All right.
Yeah, with the poison, I also have lightning damage I can do. So.
Okay.
So we're on to the transient's 15 attack turn.
But all of our damage,
Goes to him, and
all 3 of my damage goes to him this turn.
yeah, which hopefully can save my life.
Okay, so
new round, reset your energy. The dice is a 3, which I can make a 4 if we need to.
And I can make it 2.
2 helps me.
2 gives me 2 energy.
I think making it a 2 is pretty good right now.
Okay.
Doesn't affect the enemy at all, so that gives me a free block.
Okay, well I do 9. I'm gonna do 9 damage to him.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
I'll do 11 damage to him.
Holy shit balls. Alright, so that's 20 block for me, so I think we're fine. We don't need to do anything else.
Yeah.
Great, because I had no damage except for a single poison.
All right, so we good?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's dead. So during a normal combat, we get the rewards as posted on the card in our row. So I get 2 gold and a card draw. Or a card reward, I guess.
So I get a potion and a card reward, so I just draw from the potion deck 1. Shuffle it first.
No
I can't
momento,
get
por
gold.
favor.
Excuse me.
I don't know what is with this PDF rulebook. It is lagging out. I don't. Can't scroll through this fucking.
How many? We pull 3 cards from the reward deck and then take 1.
Card reward. Reveal 3 cards from your card rewards deck and lay them out in front of you. You may add 1 to your deck or skip. Turn any unselected cards to the bottom of your card rewards deck. When you reveal a golden ticket, reveal the top card of your rare rewards deck. Add that to your. Potion. Draw a card from the potion deck. You may gain that potion or skip it. So yeah, you just get the top potion.
Okay, so I pull 3 cards. Damn.
Shuffling first the decks, though, right?
Shuffle the reward deck. I don't remember if we did it at the end of the last game or the last act. That's what we're supposed to do. But once you've shuffled it this turn, it doesn't matter. Alright, I will go for the eye.
I'm going to take this one.
I will be right back.
Whoops.
Okay, so we did one fight so far.
Yep.
In 2 hours? No, 1 hour. An hour and 15.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you guys, how was your trip, man?
It was great. Yeah, it was really good. It was almost like a little bit too busy. The way that we did it, it was like 2 weeks, but every day or every 2 days we were switching cities.
Right.
So it was packed, but really good. I got to see a lot of places, like obviously I don't think Colin's been anywhere that we'd been before, or anywhere that we went before, but I'd been to Amsterdam, and that's it actually. So it was all new for most of us. Like I've never been to Belgium before, and we went to a bunch of places in Belgium. I'd never been to Luxembourg. Luxembourg was awesome. Like it's expensive. Even for Western Europe, it's expensive. But they've got like city Wi-Fi and free public transit, and like Luxembourg is pretty cool. And it's all built on this like big river valley. So like the whole city is built where it's like you're either like in like the city with these big old buildings, or you're on the valley looking across to big old buildings and like vistas, or you're down in the valley like walking in the park and like beautiful forests. Like it's a pretty cool spot.
When you say city, what you mean country?
So the capital of Luxembourg is Luxembourg City. So we didn't rent a car or anything in Luxembourg. We only stayed in Luxembourg City. We had 2 nights there. We wanted to do like a bus tour that would take us to like a couple of other medieval towns and some castles and some of the like national parks. But their tourism, I guess, is such that they only run touristy activities on the weekends. And we were there in the middle of the week. So the bus tour that we wanted to do, like literally just wasn't running that day. Unfortunately. So yeah, really we saw Luxembourg City. But the city was really awesome.
It was really awesome. You know what's really awesome? Free public transit.
Oh yeah.
Just get on that shit and you go.
Yeah. It was pretty amazing. So in Luxembourg City, we were staying like right across, like literally like 30 steps from the train station, like right across the street. And the area is like, it's kind of like a downtown area. It wasn't like a delightful area, which we were like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. It's like half an hour to walk to like the parts of the city that we kind of wanted to be in. And then you realize that the public transit is completely free, and being right in the central hub of public transit is actually like a total benefit because you just jump on the tram to go anywhere. So yeah, it was very, very cool.
Was that like your favorite spot out of the ones you visited?
We also really liked Rotterdam.
Nice.
I think
Rotterdam
was very cool.
I think they're both vying for the top spot. I think learning that Luxembourg had free transit and how easy it was to navigate Luxembourg after we learned that was like a pretty big selling point to me. Like I'm like, fuck, imagine living here, that'd be so sick. Yeah, so Luxembourg was pretty cool.
It was also helpful, like, so a lot of the places we were staying in, so Colin doesn't have eSIM on his phone.
Nope.
It's not eSIM compatible. So I had a SIM card before we left that would work in Europe that was, but Luxembourg, because they had some like city Wi-Fi that was just free to use, it actually gave Colin more opportunity to use the like to be connected in some ways than in some of the other cities we were in. Like the first half of the trip, Colin had no.
It's fucking funny too, though. Like Luxembourg has like they have free city Wi-Fi and then like premium city Wi-Fi. I didn't even look into the premium. Obviously, it doesn't matter, but like the free city Wi-Fi for a town or a city like Luxembourg City is so funny because like there is a giant valley where half of the city exists, where obviously the Wi-Fi you only works down there if you're fucking in like the perfect spot for whatever tower is sending it out to reach, because it's like you're literally like 100 meters down from the rest of the city in this valley. Like it's pretty funny, but like, hey, props, you're trying.
It was cool.
Seemed like a sick trip. Did you notice any differences where like there was more or less ability to go like to operate just in English across the places you went to, or was like everywhere that pretty much everyone like had some English?
I don't remember any difficulty really. Elizabeth made an effort where places would speak French.
Right.
And I think I think one time I made somebody laugh after Elizabeth ordered in French. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to try any of my French. I'm just going to order in English. And I think she laughed at me. But I think they appreciated when Elizabeth gave it an effort.
Yeah, I think like so there were a few places in Belgium that were like French first language places.
Yeah.
And I could navigate that. Like that was fine. But they also didn't care. Like I think in a lot of like certainly in Canada, French speaking Canadians and in Paris or like some places in France, they would prefer you to start with French. But I didn't find that in Belgium there was that kind of like expectation really. It was like, okay, it's a tourist city, like it's I mean, we were in Bruges and Ghent and like Brussels. Like
Right.
even if they spoke French as their first language, like they're tourist cities, they were like not expecting tourists to necessarily start with French. So it didn't feel like, honestly, the only place I felt like they weren't that enthused about speaking English to you was actually Frankfurt, which was a surprise to me. That was actually the opposite of what I had expected. I expected, because Frankfurt is an international banking city,
Yeah.
I thought that Frankfurt would be predominantly English, but whether it was the part of the city we were in or whatever it was, the like folks that we interacted with seemed to be less inclined to speak. They could speak English, but they were less interested in speaking English.
Yeah, the only very specific thing I remember is we went back to the hotel the first night we were in Frankfurt because I just wasn't feeling wandering the city that evening. We'd had a bit of a stressful day with missing our bus and then needing to buy very expensive plane tickets to fly to Frankfurt.
Never try to go Luxembourg to Frankfurt. It looks close on the map and it's just a no-go.
It's very difficult. But yeah, like we went up to the hotel we were staying at, had a rooftop bar, and it was just like packed, and we couldn't get service within like the first 10 minutes we were there. So we're like, let's just go buy a couple of beers somewhere and go back to the room. And on the way down, a chef was getting into the elevator with like a big tray of like room service meals or whatever. And
like a shockingly big tray, and it was fancy AF. Like it was like there was like escargot and like fancy little delicately placed things. Like his hands were full with this massive tray, and if he jiggled it a little bit, everything would be disaster. Like it was very fancy.
But the man seemed to speak no English. Like he kept saying what floor he wanted in German, I guess.
He kept saying vier.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't fucking know what you want, man. And Elizabeth's like, oh, vier, 4. Hit 4.
I'm like, thank God for that Duolingo German I took, because yeah. So anyway, we managed to get him to where he needed to go, but it wasn't even like anyway, it's not a language thing, but what's surprising about that is like the whole elevator, you needed to swipe a room card. I can't believe that staff would go into an elevator in such a way that they couldn't swipe a card. Like he literally couldn't move his hands.
Like if you weren't there, you wouldn't have been able to. Oh,
yeah. No. You're trapped.
He would have
Yeah, he
just
would've
stood in the
very
elevator
sad.
until someone got in that could get him there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I think, yeah, Germany, it's like, it is very German. Belgium is like, it's central. So they're speaking like, almost everybody speaks like 2 to 3 languages there.
Yeah.
So it's German, Dutch, French, and English. It's all like super, super common. So nobody's going to bat an eye if you're speaking a different language there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I felt kind of the same in Netherlands too. Like we ran into no issues. Like we just walked in somewhere and people would speak to us in English.
Yeah, it's the same deal there.
But anyways, we beat the first combat, ladies and gentlemen. It only took us an hour. Would we like to go to an event or another combat? And which event? Because if we go left, we have a store.
I think the question is like, which side of the board do we want to go?
Yeah, basically. Because we got a rest very late on the left side of the board. We got rests fairly early on the right side of the board.
I don't need to rest. I don't need to heal.
But
rest will also let you
upgrade a
recycle
card.
cards.
Upgrade a card.
So yeah, if we go left, well, either way, we only have 2 opportunities to rest.
Either way, we only have 1 opportunity.
Well, and the very last one before the boss.
Oh, sorry, and then the last one. You're correct. Sorry. And then is there not even a treasure chest on this one? Jeez. Okay.
Okay, you guys decide. I'll be right back.
Like I seem to be doing okay money wise, which means like I wouldn't mind hitting a store, and it seems like these 2 stores are the only ones we can hit. Unless the question mark ends up being some sort of random store, but I think that's only in the video game.
If we want to go that way, I would say I'd like to gravitate towards the fire at some point just so I can upgrade, because I can't get gold right now.
You can't get gold, right? So if we go store, you still need to hit the fire, but it's going to be the late fire. We can't hit the store early and still hit those right fires.
Yeah, right. I'm in no rush. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Let's not hit the fires too early, because I don't think anybody's going to have that, like, want to have that option to heal until later. So may as well go down to the one that's
do we want to like
left side?
Do hella events, just left side store event, or we
could
throw in a combat
or
it does force us to hit an elite right before the end boss, but then we do to get a fire right after that too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go left.
Okay.
And actually, Nathan still has a wing boot, so if we want to change paths, we can do that, actually. That's actually a pretty good point. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. But first, event. Which one's the event deck? Oh, it's this. It's just this. Just flip the top card. Or flip the top card of this. Nope, not that. Just draw the top card. Tomb of Lord Redmask. Come upon an ornate floating tomb. 1 choice for the entire party. Party loses all gold. Everyone gets a relic. Don the mask. If a player has the red mask item, each player gets 6 money, or we can just leave. I don't really want to lose all my gold. I know you don't care about that, Copo. Elizabeth's got the red skull. I don't think that's the red mask, though.
No, I don't think so. So it's, do we want all of our gold for a relic for everyone?
Leave. That's fine. Colin does have a shit ton of gold. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I've got 9.
Too,
Nathan's got 9. Elizabeth's got 10. Like, we all got a lot of money. Let's peace. Okay, going to the shop.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I gotta set up the shop. These things have not been set up right. Fine. Golden Idol, game money. Ooh, Mummified Hand, I cannot afford.
That's pretty
Yeah.
badass, though.
Treasure.
I can't buy potions anymore.
Yeah, so we hit an event that we didn't like, honey. We would have all lost all of our gold to just gain a relic. And no one has the red mask item. It's on the top of this deck. Want to look at it? So we just chose to leave.
Okay.
Golden Idol doesn't really matter anymore. Fortunately.
Okay, so the buying cards reveal 3 cards, and then the cost depends on the color of the banner, right? The card.
That's correct. So you draw, reveal 3 card rewards, and you can buy them based on their color. I want to get rid of a card from my. I think I do.
And that's from the reward deck if we buy cards.
Yes. I think Karen's Ashes is really good, but I am not going to pay for that. I'm going to pay to remove a card.
I'm gonna buy a card. I'm doing it.
Getting rid of the basic strike. Ooh, you know what? I will buy a energy.
Whoa, that's interesting. Okay, what does ethereal mean?
Ethereal means whether or not you play it from your hand, it gets exhausted at the end of that turn. So if you play it, it goes into the exhaust pile. If you don't play it, it still goes into the exhaust pile at the end of it. It doesn't get discarded, it goes away for the combat.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pay 3 for Flame Barrier.
Oh, that's a good one. If similarly to the video.
Also, when I add a skill to my deck, I can upgrade it with my Toxic Egg.
But you've already used 3 times, I think.
Have I?
This card would have had 3 things on it.
Oh, I put the things on as you use them.
Oh, you're adding things to. Okay, yeah, then go nuts.
Maybe I was doing that wrong, but okay.
Find yourself. Oh, there's the upgrade button.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoops. There we go.
Everybody done at the store?
Yep.
so get out of here. Okay. Oh, close the door. There we go. Fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, what would you like, friends? Event, or event?
Well, do you want to go? I would say get an enemy in there at some point. So go on the right path, like the middle path. Sorry.
Go in the middle path. All right.
Do it.
Next event is Mind Bloom. Suddenly, you feel the party's wishes begin to coalesce and manifest themselves into reality. One choice for the entire party. All players will gain 5 money if we want to be rich, heal the full HP and gain a curse, upgrade 2 cards and lose 3 HP, or the party fights a random Act 1 boss and you get a card and a relic as a...
Ooh, I like the war.
I sort of like that as well.
Which one do you like, Nathan?
War.
Wow, y'all are so fighty. All right, I'm down with that. I think gaining money or upgrading cards could also be good, but if people want to fight, let's fight.
Just don't know if we have a chance to use the money anymore.
When we rest, we can upgrade. Does that cost money or no?
No, you just get to upgrade a card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you have to choose between rest or upgrade. So if you
You're hurt, you don't upgrade.
Right.
Fair enough. So here's the thing. I don't know where...
The Act 1 bosses are?
Yeah.
They gotta be somewhere.
Is there only one boss, or did these... Hey, like, I just don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, where are they?
Don't...
well, if it's not an option, you might be forced to go with something else.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't... Like, because when every time we play, I click next act, they just kind of go somewhere, I think.
Okay.
Alright.
Hurt ourselves and upgrade, or get money. Like,
Yeah, I get it.
we do have a use... There is one more store we can go to if we want to use Nathan's boots later.
That's true.
Well, my vote is upgrade, because then, I mean, we get 2 upgrades as opposed to 1, and then we can heal at the campfire afterwards.
That's a fair point.
It's just a lot more fun as well.
Okay.
Alright, I'm down. Upgrade it is. Everybody take 3 points of damage. Insert your deck for what you would like to upgrade. How do we tell if we've already upgraded? It has the yellow border?
It's got like a +1 or something. Yeah,
oh,
it's
got
a plus.
the plus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and how do we find what our upgrade decks live somewhere, right?
They're near me in the top left of the table. You can search them there. It's not easy because there's a load of cards. Okay, I'm gonna do core search for sure. Okay, now I have a card that removes weak and vulnerable from all players. Deals 4 damage. Kind of sick. Then
Okay, do I want to do that or that? Okay, how do I see what my possible upgrades are?
top left of the table, near me. You are pink, yeah.
Can you only search 20 at a time? I guess I could search by name, right? Yeah.
Why you're relegated to 20?
I don't know. When I right click, it shows me I can pick from 1 to 20. Huh. Nice.
No, if you just click on search without picking 1 to 20, you see the whole thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
I don't know what the actual numbers to the right do. I guess they just stop. Maybe it's a get someone. What was that?
Anyone's search not working in their deck?
I haven't tried.
Like, I don't know how it's sorted, but it doesn't seem to be alphabetical, and I can't search for the card I'm looking for.
Yeah, I just pull them all in front of me and look for the image because I haven't figured out a way to.
As soon as I type a letter into my search, it just all the cards disappear.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna try upgrading the ones that I know I want to upgrade, and we'll see how she goes.
The upgrades seem minor, but they're generally pretty good.
Shit, that's pretty cool.
Okay, I am done.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Just a sec. Some of these are pretty fucking cool.
This is a very good game for giving you options.
Okay, I think we have to lean on that one.
Yep, I am done.
Alright, I'm just trying to find real quick.
You back there.
Where the fuck are you, card?
Just a sec.
God.
Want. This one.
Thank
Oh. Cool.
Okay.
All right, let's fight.
Yeah.
Start an encounter.
Ooh.
Okay, 2 of us fighting orb walkers, which start with 22 HP. Deal not a ton of damage, but do get stronger every turn.
Yeah.
Popo fighting a spire growth. Turn 1 does nothing though. 28 health, and then starts beating the shit out of the entire party.
Uh-huh.
And then Exploder is
Yes.
terrifying, does 3 damage, does nothing, and then explodes and hurts everybody for a shit ton of damage. And then Repulsor and Spiker, and if you hit the Spiker, you take damage.
If you hit it with an attack.
With an attack.
Yep. Based on the amount of cubes they have, and if we roll 4, 5, or 6, they add cubes. So their damage, the retaliation damage grows.
Oh,
Okay,
Gotcha.
fun.
Okay.
What did we roll?
We did
6?
not.
We haven't yet. I have strength at the start of combat. Yeah, once everyone has their cards, let me know and we'll roll the die.
I got my cards.
Okay.
We have rolled a 2. 2 is okay for me.
Hey, 2's great for me. Nice.
Nothing to me.
Well,
Except the repulsor and the spiker are doing damage.
Well, it gives Nathan a bunch of energy. It gives me a block. But yeah, you are taking damage. Well, okay, yeah. The repulsor not making people dazed is pretty good. You worry about, holy shit, 8 damage.
How much damage are you in line for, Liz?
8.
Okay, I might be able to help.
0 block this turn. Unfortunately, so far.
Okay.
Okay, we
I
can try and
can't give
figure
any
this
block
out.
this turn.
I can apply a shockwave to that row, which will make them all vulnerable and give them 2 weakens.
That sounds pretty insane. Is that just a power or a skill?
That is a skill. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
they're all
that's
vulnerable and they all have 2 weakens.
Great. Thank you. That's
very, very, very cool.
And because I played a skill, oh no, it's play a power, I get a, if it doesn't help, okay. So that should soften that a little bit.
So we do need to worry about the exploder in a couple turns. That's a shit ton of damage to everyone. Might want to be our focus.
Okay, I might be able to do
Also,
about that guy. How many hit points does he have?
The exploder only has 8.
These guys are not like big guys. They're just
The other one, the spire growth, is a little bit terrifying.
28.
5. I
And
can
he
do
hits
8
everyone
damage
every
right now.
time.
Is that an attack?
my 8 damage would be 3 separate attacks, but of combat after you play an attack against Spiker, take 1 damage per cube. I can go and build up 3 defense, so I can attack him 3 times for 8 damage and defend against all of it.
He has 1 vulnerable room.
Oh, okay. So then I can do 6 against him with 1 attack. Yeah, I can kill him.
Yeah, I can kill the exploder in 1 hit as well.
Y'all are pretty strong, huh?
Well, with the vulnerable, I have a 4 attack thing that I just got, and
Nice.
guy is now dead. Like, it maths out perfectly to 8, so I'm just gonna kill him.
Perfect.
Thank you. That's sweet. I put some poison on the spire growth.
Yeah, he's
Cool.
terrifying.
He stinks. And I can also do another 4 damage to him
I need to
because
worry
he's
about.
got poison.
I need to worry about damage. I'm just starting to worry about what damage is coming into me, so.
I'm going to protect myself from damage this turn by playing my upgraded flame barrier. I get 4 block, and I'm going to for this 4 blocker that's against me, would it do 2 damage and then get strength? Is that what that means?
Yes.
Okay, so I will hit it for 2 damage. So it's at 20. And then this seems like, okay, so on the next turn, the spire growth is going to like attack us all, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit that guy with an uppercut. Do 3 damage. He gets vulnerable and weak. Just there. Oops. Yeah.
You're not able to defend against anything right now, right?
I got no defense at all.
No defense.
Hey, girl.
So, for ease sake, maybe I can kill the repulsor because he's going to do more damage to her this turn. And then just deal with that 1 damage coming from the spiker.
If you can, that would be awesome, but like I can take that much damage this turn, but I won't be able to last forever doing that.
Don't forget, we're not just taking damage from the guy in our row. The fucking spire growth is hitting everyone for 3.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Right, not this turn. Holy shit, thank fuck.
For 2,
not this
though.
turn.
He's hitting for 2 on whoever's in front of him. I think that's Kopo.
That's
and then
Kopo.
3 to everyone.
1 though, right? Because he's weakened.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
1 to
1
Kopo
and
and 2 to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this turn, okay, I'll kill the repulsor. I think that's unless anybody else is strongly opposed, I will kill the repulsor.
No, I think that makes sense.
Thank you. That's sweet.
So kill him with this and this. So that's 8. He dead.
Hooray.
And then for vulnerable, if I have an attack that does 1/1/1, do all those apply?
Yes.
And do I
It's 2,
take
2,
the
2.
spike damage every single time? The thorns?
Oh, interesting question.
Possibly, eh?
Counts as one attack, but like, get that it's separate. Game is.
But like, if he's got 2 swords and 2 weakens, I'm not taking any damage from Spiker this turn, right?
No, weak only reduces
I'll
by
have to do-
1 per attack, so it's still hitting for 1.
Yeah.
It's a theoretical question anyway, because I forgot about the weekend, so I get 4 defense anyway. So I'm just going to go and do this. So I'll do 3 damage against him. Sorry, 1/1/1, which does 6 damage against him, I think.
Holy shit.
Why this PDF getting the bed? Like such trouble scrolling through this rulebook.
Jeez. So tough.
They explain multi-hit except when it regards retaliation damage.
Yeah, it's not, that retaliation damage is not an attack itself, so it seems like that might be a bit of a gray zone in the rules.
In the video game, you would take the damage every time you hit it. The board game is significantly different regarding some rules, just because they don't give you, like in the video game you have 100 hit points, not 10. So I would say the single attack thing counts. Like, take the 1 damage, not 3. Then I'll Google it later, find out I was wrong, and we've probably done wrong, and I don't care. House rules.
Hell yeah.
I assume we've probably fucked up many things regardless. What's one more thing?
I think it's just, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was just out of curiosity. So
Yeah, it doesn't specify in the rulebook. I think I'll need to find a fucking message board somewhere or a Reddit post.
Okay, my cards are done. I am out.
Yeah, I'm all done.
I am also done.
Done.
Okay, so Nathan, this MFR hits you for 2 and gets strong by 2.
Okay, so I block that.
Okay. Me, this MFR hits me for 3. Which I block 2 of and take 1 of. Dazes me and gets strong by 1. It daze, which is add to the top of your draw pile. Sounds cool. Like that. Elizabeth, this guy hits you for 1. Then loses a week.
Yep.
And then Copo, this guy you for nothing, no action first turn. No action. But takes 1 poison damage. Have we already done the poison damage?
Nope.
Okay, so down to 20 even. Alright, reset everybody. Round 2. I drew my days. Unplayable, ethereal. Cool.
Come on. Oh, shit.
I am rolling the die. It is a 2.
Nice.
Again, good for me. I can make it a 3, but... Okay.
I'm going to use all of that.
2. I'm going to skim, which draws 3 cards.
20.
I have 3 defense to give to any player.
We'll see. I might not need that.
I might need it.
I can cover myself.
Okay, check this out. Partly to save myself, because this guy's going to do some pretty big damage to me that I can't block, I'm going to try to wallop him good. I'm going to play my improved bash, which takes him down to 16. Whoops. And then makes him vulnerable. Then I'm going to play my improved heavy blade, which I'll activate my Akabeko for. So that will be 3 plus 5 is 8 points. Doubled is 16.
Nice.
And we will take him out.
I am blocking all damage from my guy. I still do have... Oh, fuck me. I don't think I did my lightning damage at the end of... I can do 9 damage, and if somebody's vulnerable, 18 damage to something.
Okay, has
Damn.
Fire Growth has 20 on him right now.
Yeah, I can pretty much murder that guy.
The Spire Growth?
Yeah.
Really?
I can do 8... I can do 20 damage to him.
Yeah.
So I have to spend my energy potion, which I will do. And I also have to spend one of my holy waters. So that gets me back up to 3 energy. Play Thunder Strike, which is all enemies in a row take 3 damage for each lightning orb that I have, which is 3. So 9 times 2 for vulnerable is 18. Brings him down to 2. And then I do FTL, which is 1 damage. And then I do Go for the Eyes, which is 1 damage. And dead.
Beauty.
Okay.
I can do 4 whole damage this turn. Or nope, 5 damage.
So yeah, it depends on who needs it. I'm fully blocking my guy this turn, so I don't really need it. So if you want to start trying to take out the whatever that's called, the spiker. Although I can do 3 damage to the spiker and kill it with my lightning at the end of this turn. Oh no,
It's your call. I can defend, like give E defense this turn, so focus on your guy.
I can split my 3 damage any way I want. So
I'll do 4 damage to your orb walker if you want, Colin.
sure. Like right now or at the end of turn?
Yep. Spend my last 2 points and exhaust a card and take him out.
4 damage brings you down to
For 4.
17. Okay. Yeah, I have 3 damage I can do at the end of my turn. I don't think I did at the end of last turn, but all that even Stevens with whatever thing we fucked up earlier.
Wait, how many Should I just have spent that to kill the spiker?
That's the thing. If we can do 1 damage to the spiker,
That's not with an app.
I can do 3 damage.
okay, so then we're fine. Do
To the
3
spiker.
damage. I can do 1 with my lightning and 2 to my guy.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got 5 still.
Okay,
to
so
go.
anything bigger than 3 goes to my guy.
Okay, well, then I'll throw 5 towards your guy. So he's down to 12.
How
Okay.
much can you do to the spiker, hun?
I can do up to 3.
Okay,
All
so let me.
separately, all separately as one like ping, ping, ping. So I can split
take
it
a
up.
bunch of damage though.
No, mine aren't attacks. Not an attack. I just
Wait.
passively generate lightning at the end of the turn.
Okay, so I could do, because we're not going to kill the orb walker. The attack that I can do that will do 3 damage will also apply weak. So it's probably better on the orb walker than it is on spiker if we're going to kill spiker.
I'm blocking, like, it doesn't matter. I'm blocking everything that the orb walker's doing right now, and the weak will go away after his attack anyway.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 defense E. So just like defend it, and it doesn't really matter. We'll destroy them next turn, I think.
Yeah, kill the spiker this turn, and let's just worry about the last guy.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just neutralize the spiker then. That's 3 damage to it.
Okay, so it's down to 1. 1 of my lightning will kill it, and then 2 more damage to the orb walker from.
And 2 for me as well.
So he's down to 8. He hits me for 4, but I have the block to take it. And we are on to the last round.
And spiker's dead, right?
Spiker's dead.
Cool. Thanks, team.
He also dazes me, which is much fun.
Yeah.
And also gets stronger again, but I don't think it's better. What do you draw up? Reset your boards.
Yep.
It didn't take it. Excuse me. And we roll the die.
Sorry, did Orb Walker take 3 poison damage?
He had. I wasn't sure if that was from before. If he has, no, he hadn't taken it. He's at 5.
So he's super dead.
Yeah,
I think he's probably pretty toast this turn.
I can hit him for 3. Oh, and then my lightning at the end of the turn will kill him. Actually, I can just kill him on this turn. I can kill him myself. So he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rip
Perfect.
Orb Walker.
Okay, so everybody gets whatever rewards. I get 1 money and 1 card.
Get a health. Okay, what do I get? 1 money, 1 card.
Ooh, that's a fun potion.
Don't understand this card.
Card hun?
So this card at the top of the board, Skewer, deal 1 damage X time 1 time, X plus 1 times. But what is X? Like what? How do you determine X?
That's how much mana you have left. You spend the rest of your mana.
So if I have 0 mana,
Still does it once.
it still does 1 plus 1 because I have a card that says 0 mana cards do an extra damage.
I would interpret it that way, yes.
Ooh. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Whenever you draw, what does that symbol mean? What?
Do you reshuffle the reward deck every time?
No, you should just put everything on the bottom.
Cool. That's good.
Oh.
Everything you don't choose. Everyone's got their rewards.
I got one I don't understand.
Okay.
What are these symbols? Like, I recognize the confusion symbol.
Whenever you draw a daze, a burn, or a poison, I can't remember, or a curse. So there's many different, basically bad status effects. Deal 2 damage to any row. So it's basically if you do. I don't think you're built this way, but your character does have ways to like add all this kind of shit into your deck via very powerful cards. That would be good as like a synergy, but I don't think you're built that way.
No, I'm not.
It'd be a cool card to get right out of the gate, like at the start of the game. You could just totally build something around it.
Yeah, I know. This game is so built for that. It's so much fun. You just find the right card at the start and it's just like, oh, I guess I'm going this build. Okay, we were just in a fight. We do have a rest in front of us. We are going to just go to the rest, and I am going to take the rest because I am hurt.
Question, how do I select all of something?
Like there's... It depends on what you mean.
Okay, I put these 2 cards on the bottom of like the reward deck place, but now I can't pull my whole reward deck.
Just long click.
Click and hold.
Ah, there we go. Thanks.
Yep.
How much do we get to heal at the fire?
If you choose to rest, you heal 3 hit points. If Kopo chooses to rest, he heals 6.
Oh man.
Hmm.
How do I get 6?
Got a fancy pillow.
I'm probably not even going to use it. That's the worst part.
Can I have it?
Can you give this stuff? Because I'd totally give it away.
Absolutely not.
So we could do that, or we can upgrade, right?
Exactly. Or you can upgrade a single card.
That was a question that I had, was like, I mean, we're obviously all like around the campfire. Like, could I give somebody my money? Sounds like no.
No.
I'm going to upgrade here, and then I'll heal up, extra heal for the next one. Let me just...
It's an interesting question if it would actually break the game. I don't know. But no, you definitely, like, everything that you get is yours.
Oh shit, wait, no, come back.
What is it?
Yeah, like...
Oh. Actually, super disappointing. Sorry, if you want, you can go and we can summon that. Or what are we gonna do?
So we can choose any of these now. Because Nathan has the wing boots, there's only 1 charge left, and this is literally the last choice we need to make. If people want to go to the store, we can. I could afford something. Nathan could afford something. I don't think either Elizabeth or, well, obviously not Copo. Dude, capitalism, but
Sick. Way to go.
already living in Star Trek world. But yeah, it's elite, a fight, or the store. We can choose any of them.
I mean, hey, I'm in favor of going to the store. That works for me.
Can
Are
I
we
do
looking
anything at the
on
store if
people's
I have
health?
no money?
Nathan is 2 down. Copo's 3 down. I am 1 down. Elizabeth's 1 down. So yeah, is the store allows Nathan and I to buy something. The elite allows all of us to get a relic. And then the fight just gets us all whatever rewards we get. Again, this is a democracy.
Well, I feel like going to the store is a waste.
Okay.
It's 2v2. How does democracy settle that?
I'm not against not going to the store. It's not 2v. I would argue for elite because we do get to rest again after it.
Yeah.
And relics can really make your deck pop. So
Yeah, let's do it.
alright. We'll go to the elite. Let me remove enemies. Can you take all your poison back, hun?
It's really just better content. Colin's arguing for fighting the elite because it's just for his stream.
Yeah, the one person that's probably a bot that's what.
Wait, I just picked up somebody's toxic egg.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
our elite is the
That's
Nemesis.
okay.
On turn 1, we all get 5 burn cards. They also have 120 HP.
Holy shit.
But if we beat them, we get 3 money, everyone gets a relic, and we all get to upgrade a card. So, wins all around, ladies and gentlemen. But then they just go through these 4 steps over and over again. The dice roll does not matter for them. Yeah, shit. And they become immune every second turn.
What does burn mean?
So burn is end of turn, take 1 damage if this is in your hand. So the burns go into the discard pile though. So they get shuffled into your deck after your deck goes. It's reshuffled.
Okay.
Yeah. So we basically get delayed damage and then direct damage, direct damage, direct damage. God, this is good.
Yep.
Anyways, everybody get reset, draw your cards, let's go. Oh, I needed to get rid of my... I have 2.
Okay, there we fucking go.
No, I got rid of them already. Good for me. Okay, decent draw for me.
Well, my first choice is obvious. Boom! Demon form.
That is gonna be good.
All rolling.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him for 1. Oh, actually, it's gonna be 2. And if this is the first card I play this turn, I get to draw a card.
That's...
What was the die? We haven't rolled the die yet.
Whatever.
The 1.
Okay, I can make it a 6.
Or I can make it a 2.
And 2 gives me more energy to do more attacks.
2 works for me as well.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to put it to a 2.
Okay.
Gives me a block. Gives
4.
Nathan energy. Even though the block doesn't really matter. But before anyone else attacks, I'm going to spend 1 energy to beam cell this motherfucker. Hits him for 2 damage again, and he is now vulnerable. So
wait, that's what I'm looking
anyone
for.
wants to fucking lay into him.
Okay, best I can do right now is 1 attack for. This is 3 plus I have 3 other cards in my hand that say strike, so that would be 6 points. Which
Best
would
I can do is
Which would be 12
3.
points. If anyone can beat 12 damage on a single attack doubled, let them know. Otherwise, I think Nathan.
Yeah, no, I can't.
No, I got a 6, a 2, and a 4 attack coming.
Alright, Nathan, 12 damage.
12 off. So wait a minute, where how are we
He's at
counting this here?
116, so now he should be at 104.
I'm
Okay.
going to do 2 damage right now, so he's 102.
Okay, I'm going to evoke an orb, which does 2 damage.
Ooh.
Then channel the same orb, so it's channeled. I'm going to channel another lightning for free. Then I'm going to barrage, which deals more damage. So now he's at 98.
Three, so 95.
Then I'm going to evoke an orb twice, which does 4 damage. 91. And I am out of cards.
I'll do my 4 right now, so he was at 91, so he's at 87. And then I get to enter. And then I'll call this the end of my turn and deal another 6 damage. Is that 81?
Everybody?
Okay, I've got 2 more energy points left. I'm going to play an improved strike that will take him down 3. So he will go to 78.
Mm-hmm.
For the record,
And then,
sorry, 76. I missed 2 damage that I.
okay, and then I'm going to play a disarm, which gets exhausted, but it gives him 2 weak.
Nice.
Next turn.
Does not affect the burns, but it will affect next turn, which is great.
Yep. That's me.
Okay, so I think everybody's done. That was pretty sick. I can do 1 more damage at the end of my turn as lightning.
There's 2 poison damage as well.
Plus 2 poison damage, so he's down to 73, which is almost 50 points of damage in 1 turn. Good job, everybody. And then everyone gets to take 5 burn cards and put them in their discard pile.
Sounds nice. How do we do that?
Hover over this deck here and press 5 and then put them in your discard pile.
Great. Good work. Nathan, you have bad allergies?
Yeah.
To your own cats?
No, to life in general, but if my stomach is upset and or if I drink beer.
You sneeze when you drink beer?
All the time.
What the fuck?
Speaking of beer. So we were in Quebec on the weekend, and I found this sweet brewery that all of their beers are themed after like like D&D, but not D&D characters, like RPG characters. So this one's Son of the Goblin, so Goblin Blood.
Nice.
But
That's cool.
they had a big selection there of like really cool stuff.
What type of beer is
Is it-
Goblin Blood?
It's a Scotch ale.
Do you like the beer? Is it good?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Mm.
I have faith. Quebec's, I don't know. They've got a lot of breweries, but they've been pretty solid.
One of my first favorite breweries was, what do they call it? Do you do CL or whatever?
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
Those guys are amazing.
yeah. You like Morality? Was that you, Colin?
What's that?
Was that you that liked Morality?
Yeah,
I
Morality
like it,
is
it's
really
good.
good. Yeah. Okay, so that was first round. He attacks. Oh, and we all took the burn. So we're second round. We're going again. Let's go, team.
All right, second round.
Reset your board. Blah blah blah.
I moved him down to the next one.
Re-roll the die. 3 this time. So I made it. Did I make it a 2? It was a 1 and I made it a 2. Last time.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I can no longer use my abacus. So Elizabeth, you could make it a 2 if you want to, unless
I have a
3
toolbox to make it 2.
Unless a 3 is good for people.
3's nothing for me.
I'd say make it a
It's
2 again.
For me. But we can't hurt him this turn, right?
No.
Oh, good point. So plan to use your powers.
So it's for me. This doesn't mean a whole lot. I can't do much this turn.
Well, do you have a hand that
Oh,
could use energy?
I can
though?
apply status effects to him. That's about it.
Status effects are good. He's already fully weak. You can't apply more than 3 weak, but if you can apply vulnerable, that's good. Yeah, good point. So yeah, probably don't waste your toolbox.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm probably going to be healing this turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play Electrodynamics, which doesn't really matter except it channels a bunch of lightning for me, which is good. So that's a power that's out there for me, and then I'm also gonna channel Loop. Spends all of my energy.
Just a
and
sec.
At the end of my turn, my orb abilities trigger multiple times. That's my whole turn. That's actually, I kind of lined up pretty good. Okay with that. I got 2 of my powers out on the same turn, where we can't.
I got 2 powers out too.
Yeah,
it's good.
So he can't lose HP at all, so poison doesn't even matter. But you got infinite blade. I like that you built a shiv deck. That's sick.
It's taking me fucking the whole game to actually get some shivs, though.
But when we get to the end boss, that shit's you get those on the first turn, and you're just gonna be like.
We'll see.
All right, I'm going to heal with my potion right now, just to bump me up to 8, because I'm going to take 6 damage this turn.
Oh, right. How much damage am I taking? 4? Why are you taking 6?
Because I've got 2 burns in my hand.
Oh shit! Sorry, man. Yeah, I'm about to take 4 damage though. That sucks balls. Could have built a frost deck.
So, okay, we're all gonna take 4 damage. I have 2 block. And I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, literally none of the cards I had in my hand were defensive, so.
Let's see, what else can I do here?
So, oh wait, so burning, you have to actually play it for, you have to actually use energy to get to exhaust it?
No. So the burn cards count as two different things. The burn side is just you take damage if it's in your hand. The other side is it's not daze, it's something. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's if you got that status effect instead. But for this fight, it's only burn. You only worry about the bottom left of the card.
Cool.
The other, let me look up the name of the other one. Status cards use the top or bottom effect. They just don't tell me what it's called. One of them I know is burn. The other one I can't remember the name of.
And do they
Confused.
exhaust?
Disorient.
Burn
Yeah,
doesn't exhaust?
something.
It just stays around forever?
Burn just, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's what it looks.
But okay, keep in mind that we did 50 plus damage to him, and by we I mean you guys. So it might be fine.
Yeah,
I
we
don't-
might be able to take a turn.
Yeah, next turn we might be fine. Like everybody's like setting up for like I got good powers out. I got a bunch of my lightning out. We might be good
So-
next turn.
Did we say he can only, how many weeks can he have applied to him?
3
At a time.
total. So
3
when
total.
he hit, oh actually, when he hits us, it's only for 3 because he has weak.
Okay, but there's no point in me doing something that would like additionally weaken him.
No, you can't add more than 3.
Okay, so in that case, it doesn't matter which of these powers I play. I'm just gonna play something that will apply vulnerable to him for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's vulnerable.
That will be quite useful.
Nice.
And whoever has the highest value attack, they go first.
Yeah.
Well, let's roll.
Okay. Draw your 5
Uh,
cards. Roll the die. Somebody roll it? It's always been me. I'll roll it. 2.
Hey, sweet. So I get 2 extra action points.
Yeah, it's good for this turn. Let's keep it on 2.
We took damage just there?
So he dealt 3 damage to everyone, and then whatever your burn was.
Okay. So I only took 2 because I had a block.
How did you already get burn? Should have been in your discard.
Oh, it was supposed to be my discard.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did you put it in your deck?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Brother.
That makes sense suddenly. I was like,
Okay.
holy shit, why is my
All
deck
right.
so big?
So let me move that back up and then I'll just go and put them. So
They should still be in your discard. No one should have shuffled their deck yet. All your burns should be in your discard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we basically gonna redo his turn.
No.
No.
He took just 2 extra damage. Like, if you want to draw 2 cards and see if you could have done anything, like a power or something, by all means. But like the last turn is like a turn we couldn't do damage to him, so it would only be self-buffing or whatever, or like defense.
Fuck.
Well, I could get an extra power. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if you can get a power out there, get a power out there.
Yeah.
Okay. With regards to damage for this turn, I can do 18 damage with the vulnerable. That's my one attack I can do.
Wow. I'm gonna have a lot going on this turn, so bear with me for a second.
Yep, no, by all means, take your time. But
I'm going to play, because I've got 6 action points, and I've got my offering, which will allow me to draw 5 cards and gain 2 more energy points. But I don't think I can have 8 energy. Right?
If you spend a bit, then
yeah,
that'll work.
So what I want to do is I'll spend a couple of non-attack actions and then do that so I can draw 5 more cards and see if I can get something really kick-ass.
I'm down with that because I have a feeling you can probably beat 18.
Okay, I'm going to give myself a block, and then I'm going to give 2 block to who wants 2 block.
How much is this guy hitting us for? Hitting 2/2/2. 6 damage. But he's weakened, so it's 1/1/1. So he's hitting for 3 damage. I already have 1 block, so I'm pretty good. I can probably save myself. So don't worry about me.
I can also do 1 block. So I'm only taking 2 damage.
Does Damien need it?
I don't. So sorry. I was waiting to say. So I've got 2 block. I've got 2 attack this turn, and then I've got 6 more block to give to whoever wants.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, maybe I'll just use it for myself. Okay, now I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get my 2 energy points back, and I'm gonna draw 5 cards. Hey, here we go. Nice. Okay, so first I'm going to play Inflame to gain another strength.
Let's go.
Then I think what I'm going to do for my big hit is my Heavy Blade. I'll activate my Akabeko, so that gives me an extra power. And then all of these count for 5 points.
23.
So that is 3 plus 20, 23 doubled for this attack.
46 damage. Let's go.
Wow.
I figured I had something good I could pull out there. Somebody want to mark that off?
What is he sitting at? He's sitting at 73. Minus 40 is 33. Minus 6 is 27.
Yeah.
So
and I'm not even done. I'll just finish my my shit here. Let's see.
Vulnerable's gone now, though.
Vulnerable is gone now.
I could do that. Yeah, let's just do as much as we can. I'll play that and that, which will each do 7 points. I mean, I get a couple of disorienteds, but I feel like 14 points more damage is worth it. So he's down to what?
How's that 14 points?
Those are each worth 7. 3 attack plus my 4 strength. Oh wait, sorry.
3 strength.
3 strength. Okay.
Plus strike dummy though, because those are a strike.
No, that only applies to basic strikes.
Oh shit. Okay. So that's 12 damage. All right. So he's down to 15.
And then I've got that's 2. I still got 1 point left. Play this one for my last point. That is 3 plus 3 is another 6 points. So he's down to what? 9?
Okay.
So that kind of works out. I can do exactly 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like I can do like 20. So like, yeah, I think
I can do 12. He's thoroughly dead.
Yeah.
Good work, team. I mean, Nathan.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. That was some heavy lifting from Nathan, for sure.
A lot has hinged on my build is all trying to get the strength points so that I can hit with the ones that count for a lot. That upgraded heavy blade is fucking crazy.
Heavy blade is the same in the video game too. If you can get demon form and then heavy blade going, it's just turn 1 kind of sucks. Turn 2, feeling better. Turn 3, die everything.
Yeah, that's wild. That's definitely the build I've got, is emphasize those strength points.
All right, we are on the final rest before the final boss, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to, unfortunately, take the heal because, again, I got hurt.
So do we take all of our burn cards out now?
Yes, good call, actually. Beat him before I even saw a burn card.
Yeah.
Not before Copo did. Alright, I have rested at the campfire.
Oh, I get a hit point.
Campfire by default is 3. Okay, so I get 6.
3 base, 3 plus 3 for you.
Yeah, I feel like I should do that too.
All right, and we get the relics and stuff. Did you guys?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Forgot about the rewards.
Yeah.
3 money.
3 gold, relics, and an upgrade. What's the relic situation? How does that go?
Okay, let me look this up because we fucked this up before.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was 3 gold and a reward card?
3 gold, upgrade a card, and
A relic.
oh sorry, hold on.
Oh.
It's actually upgraded card reward. It's just like card reward. Reveal 3 cards from the card reward deck and pick one, but then you immediately upgrade it. You don't upgrade one of your current cards. You get a new card and you upgrade it right away.
Shit. Okay.
For relics, draw a card from the relic deck. That's it. Just draw a card. The relic deck being the treasure chest here. So who wants to go first?
I already went. I didn't wait.
Okay, I'm going. Where the green hand is, that's where you just hit 1 on top of this deck, you get that relic. That's what you gotta deal with. I've seen 3 people take, 1 person needs to take.
Okay, wait a minute. Sorry.
Look. Do that again. Sorry.
What are we doing?
For the relic, you just hit 1 on top of the relic deck, you get whatever you get.
Just grab 1. Okay.
I got, oh fuck me, that's pretty sick actually. I got start of combat, heal 1 HP. And I'm 1 HP down, so I'm gonna start at max HP for the fucking boss fight. Let's go.
Nice.
Once per combat, keep your leftover block from last turn. That could be pretty damn useful.
That's neat.
That's actually crazy.
That's kind of a weird one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for me, the reward deck. Choose 1 to upgrade. Oh, it's all frost shit. Jeez. Upgraded frost look like.
Hey, my relic is kind of weird. The boot. 4, 5, 6, deal 1 damage. Does my strength get added to that?
No.
Only...
is it a sword or does it just say deal 1 damage?
It says deal 1 damage.
Yeah, so when we roll the die each round, if it hits those numbers, you just get to plink.
Okay.
Love how it's the Mario boot, the Mario 3 boot.
Yeah.
I don't want like any of these cards. Like a lightning deck. Fuck off. I'm taking any of the rewards even though they're upgraded.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Get out of here. Alright, we are at the boss. Summon boss. Oh right, I forgot he also has cultists.
The cultists. They're so cute and weird.
Start of
Have you guys
combat,
played the
summon 2
video game?
cultists per player.
Go ahead.
What?
Don't understand curiosity.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I do
Yes, that
understand
does
on
suck.
death. On death means that he just has phase 2. I understand that. That's from the video game. I do not understand curiosity.
Each attack deals extra damage to you when you have powers that are active.
Yeah.
Extra damage to who?
To everyone.
Everyone.
Damage to everyone.
Oh,
yeah,
so
extra
if
damage.
I
I
literally
have...
spent the last fight bringing out all the powers I could. Oh no, but they're all gone. Because that. Okay, so don't activate powers this turn.
No, it's like you want powers. You're just gonna take damage if you hit him with powers?
No, if you have them in play. Right, if I have my demon form, I'll take an extra damage every time he attacks me.
Oh, his damage. Okay, that's fine, actually. I assumed it was us attacking him with powers.
No.
Damn, retaliated. But him... Okay, that's actually fine. Like, it's not fine, but it's better. Okay. So we have a shit ton of work to do.
So we understand that we each get 2 cultists to start. That's cool. That's already done.
Yep.
If we pull out powers, we'll take extra damage that we have to block as individuals.
Yes, from
regardless of the
only from the boss.
Right.
Yep.
And then there's a second phase that we have to fight. He's not
Yes,
dead.
when we kill him, he will respawn as the
Okay.
which completely matches the video game.
And then the cultists don't do a whole lot for now, but it looks like they get strength every turn.
Every single turn, yeah. So deal with the ads. Let the boss lie for the minute. Okay. Combat start. I heal up to full. Thank you, Blood Vial. I'm also strong on the first turn.
Here we go.
I just have a shit ton of defense to play with this turn. I don't know why I always get it. It's either I get it in the first turn or 4 turns in. So
Yeah, I'm immediately playing a power because fuck it.
Hey, what's the biggest attack someone could do?
I have 1 attack and it will do 2 damage because of my 1 strength. I have drawn poorly.
Okay, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. I'm going to start.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
What?
We have not rolled the die.
Oh, roll the die.
3.
I can drop that to 2.
I can make it a 4. 2 is good for me.
2 would be great for me.
2's pretty good for me too.
You get to draw a card. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
drop it to 2.
Sweet.
Oops.
6 energy.
And I get 1 block.
Okay, so because the Awakened One is going to attack us all on the first turn, I'll hit him with a Disarm, which will apply 2 weakness to him.
Very nice, very nice.
Only one of those apply this attack though, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
We still
So
all
he's
want to
hitting for
block
2, and then the other cultists are hitting for 2. 1 each. So everyone's still taking 4. So deal with that.
Play my Sentinel card to give myself some block. And now I'm going to play my Offering. I'm going to lose a hit point, but get 2 energy and draw 5 cards.
I am fully blocked, but also out of my. I have done essentially nothing except I can do damage at the end of my turn.
You need 2 blocky.
I could probably use as much block as anybody can give me. Yeah.
I can give you 2 without taking damage.
Thank you. Yeah. I'll take that too. Yeah, don't take damage though. Can I ask, does the Awakened One count as being in a row or they're separate from a row?
They count as being in every
He's in a
row.
row.
A
They're in
boss,
every row?
a boss is in every row.
Oh, really?
Yes. Boss is always hit by things that hit an entire row.
No.
Okay, well I've got like some potions. I have
Deal.
a potion that will give vulnerability. I'm not sure if anyone can do a big attack, but if they can, or a row attack, that could be maybe good. I also have a 2 damage to any row attack that could help us whittle down these cultists.
I can do a pretty big attack.
So if I apply vulnerability to the boss, that'll be good. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So after this boss's second form, like we're done. Like it goes to Act 3, and then we beat the game. Kind of.
We have beaten the game if we beat this dude.
Good. Okay, I might end up needing some assistance with guard. Not much. Like 2. If somebody can help me with 2 guard, that'd be great. Or woo. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take a bunch of damage because I'm going to have 2 powers in play. But anyhow, because you made him vulnerable.
I have a power.
Because you made him vulnerable, Liz, I'm going to use 2 of my energy points to play my Heavy Blade. I'm going to activate my Akabeko so that I get the extra strength for this attack. So that's going to be 13 plus 10 is 26 points. Off that guy, and then I've only got 1 point left. I might have to defend.
174.
Let's see, what can I do to a cultist? They have 9 points.
So my potion that I have, the heal 2 HP, can I give that to somebody else if they end up needing it?
Uno momento, por favor.
So, okay, based on what you said about how the boss is in every row, if I apply Corpse Explosion to one of my cultists, when they die, they'll deal 10 damage to the boss.
Yes. Corpse Explosion will Like the boss gets hit for anything that deals row damage. Yes.
Okay.
Back in a sec.
Because if I can't, like share a potion with somebody else, I may as well just like keep it and give Nathan my 2 defense and take that 2 damage.
And then use the potion. Honestly, for the sake of me not needing to deal with this goddamn laggy PDF,
You got it.
I would appreciate just fucking do it that way.
Will do.
I will try and figure it out, but I am
Oh, no,
struggling.
I don't really care. I'm just.
I don't know why. It might be my computer. I think my computer is struggling with how fucking hot our apartment is.
That's probably true, honey. You want to come sit beside me?
With
Nathan, I just gave you 2 defense.
Oh, thanks very much. That helps a lot. Okay, I'll spend my last point in that case, trying to take down some of my my cultists. So that is 2, 3, 4 off of one of them. He's down to 5. Okay.
the end of the turn, I can hit something with lightning twice. Nathan hit this while vulnerable, right? So this vulnerable's gone.
Yeah, that vulnerable's gone.
I'm just gonna hurt one of my cultists twice with my 1 lightning orb. Because now at the end of my turn, one of my orbs is triggered twice. Because I like to hurt myself with powers. Okay, so.
Oh, Nathan, did you add more defense?
I added 2 more because of my bird-faced urn. When I played 2 powers, so I get 2 extra block. So I'll only take 1 damage this turn. So I still benefit from the 2 you gave me. That helps a lot.
Okay, well, it looks like you got 6 right now. He's only doing a damage for each cultist and 2 damage for him, so 4 damage.
No, but he does more damage for every power you have in play as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Powers.
sorry.
So, Nathan takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 6. So you take none.
Oh, perfect.
I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I block 4 of it. So I take 1.
I take 4 and I block 3 of it, so I take 1.
And honey, you take 0, 1, 3. Did you do a power?
No.
So you block it all.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and all the cultists get a strength, right?
Yeah, psychotically, yeah.
And this cultist with poison takes, and I actually should leave that crazy corpse exploder card on it so that we remember that it deals damage when it dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decided it's fine. I remove the weak from this one. Attacked.
Yep.
I remove one of the weaks from this guy because the
Yep.
boss, because he. And the rest have strength. Okay, and the boss. Great.
Oop.
Cube moves down to the 5, which is just so exciting. Round 2.
Get another strength to start. Ha, sweet.
We need to start killing our cultists. Okay, I'm going to FTL. Just 1 damage. If this is the first card you played this turn, draw a card. Gonna damage one of my cultists. Yellow lightning for free.
A cleave for 1, which will hit both my cultists for 4.
That's really nice. I'm going to do a claw now. If the +1 damage is the topmost card in your discard pile costs 0, which it does, so I'm doing 2 damage to my cultist.
Oh, did we roll the dice this turn?
We have not yet, sorry. 6. I can turn it into a 1.
I can use 6 to kill that one cultist now.
Alright, we will leave it as a 6.
Sweet, he's dead.
I can. How much damage are we all taking this turn? It's like heaps, right?
I am taking 4 plus 4, 8. Which I can't survive.
I will also take 8 damage, which will leave me at 1. No, wait, I'll take 7 damage.
Okay. Well, I'm taking what, 5 damage, but I've got this distilled chaos card, and I have a lot of defense things. So draw 3 cards, immediately play them in any order for 0 energy, and I might be able to scrape some defense out of that. But like that's the best I can do.
Should I just?
I can actually do some pretty substantial damage to some guys.
6.
I need
We need to
one
kill
of my
some
guys to
cultists.
die, otherwise I'm dead.
So you're this row one?
I'm second from the top.
So I can just with a potion do 2 damage to any row. So that would be 2 damage to each of those guys plus the boss.
Okay, then I could kill the one guy on my row. Spend one of my holy waters.
I got 2 damage that I'm just looking where to use it for.
I'll use one of my holy waters and just murder this guy. What happened? Okay, now I'm taking 2 plus 7. I'm still taking 9 damage. I'm fucked.
That. Going to.
Him doing damage to people with powers is bullshit.
Put that on top of my draw pile. I'm going to do 5 damage to this asshole. I'll kill him with this, which gives me a block. And okay, that's 2. And I'll give myself 1 more defense. That's about all I can do this turn. So I will end up taking, but he does 5 minus 1 because of the weakness, right? So he'll be doing 4 plus
6,
1,
8.
5 damage. Minus 2. So I'll take 3 damage this turn.
Taking 8. Which will kill me.
Which will kill you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do 2 damage. We'll say on this guy. 5.
One block would save my life.
Here, 1 second. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna go and play this Distilled Chaos card. And see what 3 cards I get out of it. Motherfucker. Well, at least they're attacks. Okay. So I can do 3, get 3 defense. 1 second. Stay with me here. These guys are at 9. I'm gonna drop my guy down to 6, so I'm gonna kill him this turn. Gain that 3 defense. I've entered Wrath. If you are in Wrath, Explosion with Weaken. Okay, so I can weaken an entire row, including the boss. I'm gonna save that for the last thing that I do. 1, 1, 1. So I can do 6 damage here against somebody.
Okay, if you do it against my guy, I can kill him and save my life.
Okay, so 6 damage. He's at 1 health.
Yeah, I can kill him and save my life, and I can do 1 damage somewhere else. Thank you. I will still be at 2 health, but it'll be fine.
I am going to put. I'm in Wrath.
I
am going to put a weaken on everybody in E's row, including the boss. Or vulnerable, sorry, vulnerable.
Does that apply to poison?
Applies to it.
Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it does not.
Sorry, what?
Are poison affected by vulnerable?
No, never. They're also not affected by block. It's just the thing. Do you want this guy to explode? Like, you have 5 on there? I can knock him down by 1.
Him exploding would be great. It would kill this other guy and
yeah. So I can knock this guy down by 1 with my lightning, and then the 5 poison will murder him, and then he'll explode. And
so then, in that case, I would say, Damien, don't put the weakness on my row.
Don't put the vulnerable there.
Vulnerable, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna kill everybody with my power at the end of my turn in my row.
Okay, then throw it on the boss.
Well, I thought vulnerable because it's an explosion that hits everything in a row, so it hits the boss, right?
Yeah.
So I put it on ease, and it hits the boss anyway.
Okay, so then we're good. But okay, then all of these cultists are dying this turn. That's great.
Okay, so nobody needs me to. So I've got 6 damage plus 4 damage coming right now. So do you want me to just use that on the boss?
Everyone else.
That's the only guy going to be left alive after this. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and do 10 damage on the boss.
Cool. I am done.
Yep,
yeah,
I'm all done.
I'm 100% done.
I just have to do 6 damage to a row, so I'm going to clear out the guys in my row. They're all dead.
Nice.
And that's 6 damage to the boss as well. At 156.
Elizabeth's poison goes off, which ends up murdering this guy, which ends up doing 10 damage to everything, including the boss.
I did the boss damage.
Oh.
So this guy's dead,
Hit
and
my-
this guy's dead, right?
Yeah, they're all dead.
So was that vulnerable that I had put on the boss, was that supposed to activate with my power?
No, vulnerable only activates with attacks.
Okay, cool.
Does the awakened one take extra damage from the poison counters on it?
Yeah, if those are valid pointless encounters, then 2 more damage, yep.
They are valid, yep.
Okay.
You can get rid of corpse explosion. Okay, turn 3.
Okay, so
sorry, I already took my damage.
Oh.
Which was him doing 5 plus 2 minus 1, 6 damage. Yeah, I took 6 damage.
Wait, so
I
that's
take 2.
5 minus 1 for anyone with no powers?
Correct.
Okay, so 5, so I take 3.
Or was that? Yeah, I take 3, sorry.
Okay. New turn. Now he's doing different damage.
Yeah, insanely, well, a lot more to people
And
with powers.
Like,
This
yeah,
is
that curious.
gone? Or
No,
this...
I took
gone
one
now.
away. He's
Oh.
still got it
Oh,
1
okay.
week. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, rolling the die. It's a 1.
Who likes 1?
I very much like 1. But I do on this turn specifically. I can vulnerable him twice. Or I can... No, I can vulnerable him twice.
I can give him a vulnerable as well.
So he'd lose the vulnerable, which means I'd do 2 damage. He'd lose vulnerable, but then get 2 vulnerable. Not great, actually.
Oh. So I get another strength.
Could also do...
Hmm.
I'm gonna spend 1 to draw 3 cards.
Okay, so I can't protect myself at all this turn. I can only hurt this guy, which I will try to do. I'm going to play one of the new cards I got, Spot Weakness. I can give strength to any player if the die is on 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I will give that to myself because I really like strength.
Okay, before you do anything to him, like make sure he's got a vulnerable on him whenever you're attacking. That's where our money's at.
Yeah. I can't go crazy this turn with single attacks. I think the best I'll be able to do is 7 points in a single attack.
Okay, I just reverted what I was gonna do because I forgot that my first attack or skill I play is played twice. And it being a 1, my first attack is played twice. So my shit is kind of psycho. Fucking hell. I have 2 lightning orbs channeled, which means I can do 6 damage with this card, which means if I play it, it will be played 3 times, which means it's 18 damage, which means it's 36 damage.
What?
I can do 36 damage, but then I am tapped.
And that's an...
Oh no, well, I'm not entirely tapped. I could block for 2, but I think I'll still just get murdered.
I've got a 3 block to any player and a 2 block to any player card right now.
Like, I'm going to get hit for... So he's hitting for 1 and 1, but then he's hitting for 3 and 3 for me. So 6. Means I need 6 blocks.
Because of your powers?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so devastating.
God, this guy sucks ass. My whole deck is built around powers.
Can I ask a question? So I have an attack potion that says then the next attack you play this turn is played twice. Is that just me? That's me, right?
Yes.
Not okay. I was hoping I could just like amp up your...
So I can do 13 damage and then block myself for 2. Means I would still need help with 4 block. Or 3 block and I would be on 1 HP.
I cannot help you with any block. I have nothing for you.
Same.
Well, right now I'm going to take what 1 and 1 plus 1, so I'm going to take 2 and 2, and I've got 7 health, so I can survive this and just deal with it, and then I can give you 5 block.
I don't need 5.
What do you need for block? Sorry.
So I'm gonna take 6 total. And I have, well, none. And I only have 1 life to spare, so I need 5 minimum.
This fight is not going great.
So I will give you 5.
Okay. So I'm going to do my 36 damage to this man.
Okay.
So how does that work? Go down to 10. Go down to 8 and get rid of the 10. You're now on 108. That's 36 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 while he doesn't have that vulnerable on him. I can put myself into wrath.
I'm gonna spend my last holy water and leap, which means I get to add 2 block to myself. And then do I do this? Why not? I guess. Evoke an orb twice for free, which means I do 4 damage. Down 102. Then I'm out of everything. I'm done. I need 3 block to save me. Minimum.
I put him down to 99. And I made him vulnerable. Oh.
You gotta give him another vulnerable?
What's that?
He's vulnerable again, you said?
Yeah, I gave him another. He's vulnerable again, yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will play Feed, which would have been actually great to use on a cultist, but in any case, that does 3 plus 4 is 7, 14 points. Oops. Oh, damn. So it brings him to there.
Actually, if you'd like, I can give him vulnerable. Yeah, you want to know what? I'm going to make him vulnerable 3 times. Or actually, so it's a skill. So your next attack. So my attack. Never mind. No, because it just makes my attacks hit over and over, and my attack would just be wearing away as his vulnerable that I give him. Never mind.
Question about the. I've got one of these cards. Does this just stay in my hand for the rest of the fight? Is that what that means?
No. Ethereal means once it's in your hand, you can just get rid of it. It's gone forever. It takes up one draw, basically.
Right. Okay. Perfect. I'll go back. Okay. I'll spend the remaining 2 points that I have. I'll play a Twin Strike, which will do 2 attacks, each of 5 damage. And then I will play my Basic Strike, which does 1 + 4 plus an additional 1, so that is 6 points.
Down to an even 70.
Yeah.
So did anyone have block for me?
I gave you 5.
Okay, thanks.
I'll do 3 more damage to him.
Okay, I did 2 damage to him. Oops. I'll do oh shoot, I screwed that up. One, 2, 3. I'll do 4 more damage to him.
I'll do 6 damage to him. Alright, so he's at 55.
I'm done.
I am done.
I hope we can kill him next turn because I don't think I'm surviving much more.
Did we do the poison damage yet this turn?
No,
Whoa!
What did I hit?
You just hit one of those white buttons.
Hold on. There is an undo action.
Okay.
Stressed.
Jesus.
I think I accidentally hit start counter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is he still in 55? He is. Honey, you said what? Did we do poison damage yet? No, that's on you. If you haven't done it, we haven't done it.
Good memory. I was so shocked.
Okay. Okay. Probably last round because I will not survive another hit. Unless I get...
Taking their damage?
Yeah, like I blocked everything. Thank you, Kopo.
So he was doing 1 and 1?
1 and 1 plus whatever powers you...
So I take 1 damage.
I'm down to 2.
I'm down to 3.
Right back.
Okay. New round, I get another strength. Actually, maybe I'll... There's no 5 strength counters, are there?
There is.
Sweet.
Going to roll the die. A 6. I can turn that into a 1.
6 lets me do 1 damage. That's about it. So if it's 1 is better for anyone, that's fine.
1 for me lets me have my first attack go but it being a 6 makes the attack that I have weaken him as well. I think that is actually better since my attack is only for 1 damage. So yeah, unless someone else got 6 shit, I think, or sorry, 1 shit better.
Okay.
Because you can also do, yeah, like, I would be doing 1 damage twice, or you can do a damage and I can do a damage in a week. Objectively better to leave it.
Okay, I will do my 1 damage.
So he is doing 3 damage plus powers. So 5 damage to me. It's gonna be 6 damage because I'm fucking playing a power.
I can save myself and block all of that damage this turn, which is quite nice.
I can block. I need to block 5 damage, and I can only block 2.
What can I do to fuck this guy up?
Oh no, wait, I can block 3. Or I can weaken him twice.
Okay, I'm not going to have a great round here. All that I can really do, I can spend 2 points to play my Flame Barrier, which will give me 4 block, which will block all of his attacks, and will deal 1 damage to enemies that intend to attack you for each attack in their next action. So that should take 3 off of him.
Oh, that would just hit him for 1.
Huh? Doesn't it do 3 damage to him?
No, just for each sword. Like, it doesn't matter how much the sword is for.
Yeah, you're right. He's not at 49, he's at 51. And then I will strike him for
if you want to give me a second, I might be able to, because I'm about to draw like 5 cards, and I might be able to get like a weaken or something out of that.
Yeah, if you can make him vulnerable, I can.
Or vulnerable, yeah.
For him.
I can make him weak twice. Pretty good.
Okay. Weak or vulnerable?
Oh, your next attack this turn is played 3 times. Exhaust your draw pile. Exhaust. Okay.
Or exhaust your draw pile.
Exhaust my draw pile, yeah. So you gotta like save it for like the very end, because like you could go and literally wipe out your entire hand. Yeah. So that's gonna hit for 2, 3, 3, 8. Put me into Wrath.
No, you enter Wrath. Oh, Wrath after.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone benefit from 2 extra energy?
Sure.
Yeah,
I can't actually.
Okay, I can spend a 0 cost card to give somebody, any player, 2 extra energy.
I could use that for sure to lay into him more.
Cool.
Nice, thanks.
You bet.
What do I have? Okay. So we're going under the assumption that if we don't kill him this round,
we lose.
We're fucked, right?
Yeah, like if any single person dies, we lose. We can house rules that into like.
Well, I think if you die during the boss fight, you can still finish the boss fight, right? Or is it just done?
I reread the rules today, and what I got out of it is if someone dies, you lose. But we can house rules it. Like, you guys can keep going, because I'm gonna be the one that fucking died.
Okay, now what if I...
1 second.
So we're thinking we have to, like, defeat him this turn.
So
He's also not dead this turn. He's just on phase 2.
yeah, but he won't attack, I'm pretty sure. Like if we knock him down to 0, we have one turn of
lined up. Okay.
Yeah.
But you think you won't survive another round?
I won't survive getting hit by him unless I get very helped with defense. So like right now I'm giving myself 3 defense, costing me a bunch of energy. I'm weakening him twice while hitting him for 1 each. So he's down to 39, but he's also weak twice.
Okay, and I just made him vulnerable.
Okay, because now
I can hit him for 4, but I don't want to hit him for vulnerable when people have better hits.
Okay, if we're trying to kill him this round, I might take back the flame shield flame barrier that I put up, and just go all in on offense.
If it can work, he's at 39. I can hit for another 4 or 8 if he's vulnerable, but I don't think that's so good use of vulnerable.
Let me just think about this. If he's vulnerable, I can get him for 3, 4, 9, 18 points with 1 attack. And then I can do 9, and then I can do 7.
34.
9, 7. So that gets him all the way there.
Sorry, I'm breaking your math. Sorry. I was just gonna say I've got 8 defense to hand out right now.
So hold on. Let's make sure Nathan's math's correct, because I think we can kill him if Nathan's math.
I can do a bunch of damage, little damage, but like.
Nathan, your big attack would be 18. You said.
Yeah, here's what I can do if I don't play my flame barrier this turn. I can do that, which will be 3 points plus 5 plus 1 because I've got another strike in my hand, and that will be doubled. Right? Then
that's 18.
Then I can play this one, which would do 9 points. And then I could play this one, which is a strike, so it gets a plus 1, which is 2, plus my 5 strength, that's 7.
34.
If I take this away.
5 damage left.
Yeah.
I can do 4. So we just need 1 extra damage.
I can do that easily. Like I can do 15,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, so we kill
also got poison on him right now. So.
And he's got poison. Good call. So we can kill him this turn. I discard my hand in the assumption that we are killing this man. Sorry,
there's no point in holding things because we have to discard them for next combat round anyway.
On death, summon awaken 1 phase 2 at end of turn. Yeah, so everyone loses their hands and everything. So it's like a new combat round.
Okay, so everything like gets reset, exhausted cards, blah blah blah.
No, not exhausted cards.
Not exhausted cards, probably.
This is still the same combat.
Yeah.
But this is just like the end of a turn of combat.
So our powers stay out?
Powers stay out, yeah. And our new friend is Awakened 1 phase 2. Starts on 7 damage to everyone. That's fun. Void. Whenever you draw whatever the green, you must immediately pay the. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. But he's got another 200. Okay, he gives us void or whatever the green thing is on the second turn.
So
But
what's
he's
his
got
starting
another 200 fucking hit points.
We can't do this. We're dead, eh? Like, this is just bend over. We are dead. There's no. We can't touch that.
Well, let's see how long we can make it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, shall we roll the dice?
Yes, sorry.
So
The one.
Okay, is one good for anyone else? I can never remember.
One is decent for me in a couple ways, but I don't have a great hand for it. I still have not used my abacus. I could make it a 2.
2 is better for me than 1, but
2 is better for me than 1.
Okay, I will do it this turn because the 1 does not help me this turn. But this is it. The abacus is used.
use your shit in the boss fight. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, no,
Wait a minute.
it's a 2 now. 2 now, everybody.
I've got something crazy to do for a first attack.
Okay.
Okay, so I gained my extra strength because of my demon form, and then I'm going to, like I'm fucked no matter what. I'm gonna use another power to gain another strength.
Hey, the powers don't matter anymore.
Oh, that's true. Good point. Okay, so this is why it's great to get extra energy points. I'm going to do 2 things here. I'm going to oh wait, this is even better. I'm going to spot weakness, so I'm going to get another strength. Then I'm going to spend 2 points to bash him. So that will do 4 plus 8, so that's 12 points down, and he's vulnerable.
He's
Right, so
on 180 and 88.
Recognizing that I have like no chance to live past this turn, I'm going to spend 2 points to play Heavy Blade. 3 plus, what is that? 40. Wait, I've got 8, right? What is 8 times 5?
40.
What? Stupid at this hour. It's 40. Okay, so that's 43 doubled is 86 points of damage.
What? Okay, hold on. My
I
brain.
just moved this damage down 2, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay, so this does
Okay,
3 damage.
Hold on. 8, like, literally just removes these 2 cubes from the fucking thing. He's down to 100. He's half health.
But I've done that at the to the detriment of being able to block anything.
Holy fuck, okay.
1 more action point, I could at least defend myself for 4 points, but I would still bite it. Oh well, that was pretty fun.
Understood. Hold on. What's the dice at? 2. Nope, I can't do shit.
Is at 96. I'm doing 6 more damage at the end of my turn. I guess I could do it right now because I'm done my turn. 88.
Okay, I'm going to be useless, pretty much. I'm gonna ball lightning him. Does 1 whole damage. But it also channels lightning, which causes my lightning to evoke, which does another 2 damage. But because
Uh-oh.
Because I'm useless. What were you on?
I was about to ask you that. What the fuck?
I'm
You just
rewinding.
reset it. Yeah.
We're on 87. Ball lightning. I think I have more than one. Oh, because of my echo form, that's why. Fuck you. How do you lock something in? L. 1 damage. Channel lightning, which evokes it, which makes it 2 damage. But then that card gets played again. So 1 damage. Channel lightning, which evokes it, which is 2 damage. Okay, that's my first play.
Okay.
And it's no 40 fucking million damage, but here we go. Then all of the rest of my cards are 0 cost. 1 damage
Walk.
goes to there. 1 damage goes to 79. Then Claw does 1 damage plus 1 damage if the topmost card in your discard pile costs 0, so damage. So I did like garbage damage, but my synergy's working, I guess. And that's and then I will do 4 damage at the end of my turn.
Why is your power a chain?
I don't know what that is.
Nothing.
Oh wait, weird.
And then at the end of my turn, my 4 lightning damage. So we're good. Please someone else go and just murder this fool. Because I also had no defense, so I'm dead as well.
Boy. I can't do a lot, but I'll do what I can. So he's going to do 7 full damage to everybody.
Yep.
And I am going to die.
And I am going to die.
Okay, so I should not worry about block and actually just try to do damage.
Yep.
Please try and kill him.
I mean, I'm powerless basically. So that deals 1, but because it's 0 cost, it's 2 for me. So that's like a big 2 right there. Are you excited yet?
Need 35 more of those, honey.
So that cost me 0 to play. I can spend all of my shivs, which are each 2 points. So that's 4 times 2, 8 damage.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, so how many more? Like
That's
a
down
bunch
to
more?
63.
Yep. So then we just need 63 more damage, honey.
I thought you said 30 something.
No, we needed you to
have more
use your
first
shivs
attack.
35 more times.
Oh, you guys. Okay, so I get 2 more power. So I could do corpse explosion, but that doesn't serve anybody this turn because we're all about to die. So we could do just a
What if-
gamble, and I'll.
What if you use corpse explosion on me?
I don't think
When
that
I
works.
die.
I don't think so. I don't think it's how that works. So I draw 3 and discard 1. So I'll discard a defend and draw 3. I don't think this will help. Yeah, it will not. I got no 0 cost cards, so I have 1 more attack I can play.
Rip. Bozo.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
Got him down halfway though.
More than halfway.
We only had half of the way to go.
It is
Yeah, so
a
it was a
tough
team effort, not just
game.
Nathan fucking hammering him to nothing.
It's an interesting game because like a couple of us were power pilled and
Hold on.
the end boss was like very anti-power, so
So I
Yeah.
forgot that I had a strength token. Does that matter?
Probably not.
Okay, it wouldn't have killed him, right?
It
We'd
should
still
have
all
been
be
at
dead.
12 as attacks. Did you do 35 attacks? I feel like you were almost there.
I had the strength token just like in the last couple of turns, but I did a
Was it from
paltry
your
amount.
red skull?
Pardon?
Was it from your red
No,
skull?
I didn't do any red skull.
No.
Oh
That
yeah,
applies
yeah,
to your
that's how I
shivs,
got
so
it.
would
That's
have
how I
added
got it.
another-
Yeah,
It would have added another like 4 damage from your shivs or whatever, however many it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, brutal.
But yeah, we lost anyway.
We it's a, I think is a very good representation of the video game in a board game format.
But it's not manageable.
What do you
There's
mean?
like the thing about the video game is that all of this little calculation happens for you.
Yeah. The
Right.
once you start building out your relics, it's very hard to just keep in your brain all of the minutia that you need to fucking manage.
Like I like the idea that we can all play simultaneously, but the reality is if we were to just play without talking to each other and without planning it out, we'd all have been dead in the first round, right? Like so we end up just like
the rulebook encourages playing together. They also encourage not just saying do this and then I'll do this, but like let's be real.
Well, I mean, this is a really fun game for talking it out and like actually like I like that. That's kind of cool. Not too many games have.
It is one of the better co-op games in which that actually works.
That's true.
So is the like the video game version of this like a roguelike game?
It is, but it's single player. Like you're climbing a tower, you're building a deck, and you're by yourself. You are one of these characters. You're not all of the characters playing together. You're just one of them.
It's not like I have experience with these kind of games. Like the only ones I've played really are like Hades and Cult of the Lamb. But I mean, I feel like each time you do a run, like, you know, there's a bit of luck of the draw of like what powers do you get? Can you make an effect? And so that is what I think would be my knock against this game. Like I had a super fun time because I managed to get some good cards that had a really good synergy. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like it must have been a more frustrating experience for like Elizabeth. But I feel like you missed out on some key cards to really make your character work super effectively. I don't know, it's a very long experience if you don't set up with a good build.
To defend the video game maybe takes an hour and a half if you have a good run to the end.
Yeah.
And then like you can just restart. And the video game is much better at like I'm gonna play a run as your character, the Ironclad, and then you figure out, am I doing a strength run because I understand I've got a bunch of strength cards, or am I doing like some other type of run? You learn that really quickly, and you win or lose super fast, and it's like an hour and a half tops. Like
that's what I'm saying though. That works well in a video game where, like, you know, if your build didn't work out, you didn't get the right cards, like whatever, you're gonna do it again in just a little bit. But like we spent a lot of hours.
No, 100%. I think the board game does mitigate some of that well, because like I have how do I move the I have like some of my relics are relics you can't get as the character I am. Like so they've generalized a lot of it to broaden some of the stuff. Like I should not have holy water as the defect. Holy water should only be a Copo ability, which I can't remember the name of that. The Watcher. That should only be a relic that the Watcher can get. So it has generalized it a bit to like I think try to balance it. I can't say if it works like great, but honestly, we made it to the end boss when honestly the first time we played this, I thought we were gonna die like 3. So, like I think it is decently weighted and we suffered at the end, and it sucks. But I had a great time playing this.
Yeah, me too. There's a legacy aspect or like something like that, right? Once we leave, we get to
okay,
go.
so this board game has the Ascension aspect, which is like if you want to play this game a bunch and you beat it, you can choose to make it harder for yourself, essentially.
Oh,
Similar
so you
to the
don't have
video
like
game.
permanent upgrades or anything like that.
No,
You only
no.
have
Similar to the video game, you can just make it harder for yourself. But they give you in the rule book, like, here's, if you beat the game, add this stipulation the next time you play, and if you beat it that, add this stipulation the next time you play. Like, the similar to the video game, there's ascension levels. And there, I think there's even the true end boss. I've never even beaten the video game, so. But yeah, it's good. It takes fucking way too long, but it's good.